Howdy folks, Bluesboyjag here. Yet another cigar box guitar. Well, not really. It's actually a ukulele, baritone ukulele. I have this tuned a little bit different than a normal ukulele. So we're tuned to open G. So we have G, D, G, and B. Just like open tune guitar, but it's an octave higher. The cool thing about this setup is when you play a 4-string cigar box guitar in the key of G, open tuned, the same licks apply on this one, except of course we're tuned higher. So it's an octave higher, still G, so all the same chords apply if you're playing blues. So if I did a walking bass pattern, I'm using my first finger on the 2nd string, which is your open G, and my thumb on the 4th string, which is your open G. And I'm doing an alternate picking pattern. I'm using my thumb and then the 1st finger. So real slow, it's the 4th string and then the 2nd string, and doing the open 4th string, and then I'm going up to the 3rd fret. And I'm still doing that 2nd string, and you can vary that. We'll try that in a second. But for now, 1st finger stays on that 2nd string. And we're going to do a walking bass pattern, and we're only going to play that 2nd string open after each bass note. So it's the 4th string open, and then the 2nd string open. Then it's the 4th string 3rd fret, and the 2nd string open. Then it's the 3rd string open, and the 2nd string open. And then it's the 2nd fret, 3rd fret, back down, 2nd fret, 0, back down to the 4th string, 3rd fret, and back down to 0. So for a second here, let's forget about the upper note, and we'll just talk about the bass part real quick. It's going to be the 4th string 0, no frets. Then the next one is going to be the 3rd fret with your 2nd finger. The next note is your 3rd string open. Then you're going to play the 3rd string 2nd fret, and then the 3rd fret, and we're going to walk back down. I'm sure you've heard that a trillion times, a trillion times, a trillion times, a zillion times. So there's your typical walking blues pattern. We're just going to play an open string and alternate. I'm using my thumb and 1st finger, that's it. Thumb gets the big string, 1st finger gets the small string. Several ways you can do this. You can also strum all the strings if you want. I'm using my thumb on the bass notes, and I'm just playing an up strum on all the strings. This also applies to a regular tune guitar, by the way. So now we're going to get a little bit fancy, do a walk up to the 4 chord. So here's your 1 chord, and again. Now here's your walk up. I'm walking from 0 on the 4th string to 2 to 3 to 4. Now I'm going to bar on 5. So I'm barring all the way across. I'm using my thumb on the big string, and I'm kind of strumming on the top 2. You can strum all 3 if you want. So what we're doing here as far as the pattern is the 1st finger is on the 4th string on the 5th fret. Then you're going to move up to the 8th fret. So it's 4, and you're going to be on the 5th fret. And then use your pinky. So it's the 1st finger, pinky. Then it's the 3rd string with your 1st finger barred. And then it's going to be your 3rd finger 2 frets above that on the 7th fret. 1 above that with your pinky. Back down to your 3rd. Back down to your 1st. Back down to your pinky on 4, 8. Back down to your pinky, your 4th string, 1st finger. So. That's the bass pattern. But we're going to do an up strum in between all those. So I'm strumming all the strings, or you can strum individual strings with your first finger. So bass note first. I'm staying on the third string to make it easy with that first finger. So I'm doing the walking bass pattern, and in between each bass note, I'm playing that first finger. So I'm playing that second string with the first finger. You can also strum all of them if you want. So I'm doing the whole chord, but I'm also doing the bass pattern. So that's the one chord, right? 5th fret. So way up here is going to be your 4. That's the 10th fret. Back down to the 5th fret. It is a little bit tricky because these strings and this note, or this neck, is real skinny. So, and it's short. So it's a little tricky to get up there. Now we go all the way up to the 12th fret. Well, remember, the 12th fret is the same as the 0th fret. So that's easier. So the whole thing, 5th fret. Now, instead of 12, we're going to do the open. So it's 4-0, 4-2 with your second finger. You've seen this a million times on all my videos. So that right there is your 5 chord. Then we go back down to here. And if we want to do a turnaround and take it back to the 5, it's simply nothing, no fingers at all. So here's your 1 chord. So that's a C chord. And here is your F. Back down to C. G. D. So there you go, folks, Walking Blues. And this is a Cigar box guitar open tuning. And this is not a mandolin, and it's not a guitar. It's a ukulele, baritone ukulele, electric. You can also play slide on this real quick. It's open tune blues. But because it's such a short scale, it's very high pitch. Thanks for watching. Be sure and subscribe to my channel. Check out my website, jagshouse.com. Cigar box guitars since 2004. And we will see you next time.